Back after his trip to Saudi Arabia and Turkey, US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has been briefing his boss. He says both sides promised full, transparent investigations.
They also assured me that they will conduct a complete, thorough investigation of all of the facts surrounding Mr. Khashoggi, and that they will do so in a timely fashion, and that this report itself will be transparent.
And he reiterated the strong US-Saudi links.
They continue to be an important counterterrorism partner. They have custody of the two holy sites. They are an important strategic alliance of the United States.
US Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin was also in that meeting. Whatever he heard, he announced shortly after he would now not be attending an important international investment conference in Riyadh later this month, joining a growing international boycott. When Pompeo sat down with Saudi's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, known by his initials MBS, he heard him firmly deny any involvement in the journalist's disappearance. But former Vice President Joe Biden says he's had doubts about the man who is essentially Saudi Arabia's ruler.
There is very little sense of rule of law, respect for human rights, dignity, and the allegations that are made so far, I don't know yet, are not inconsistent with the way the kingdom would act.
And there's growing scepticism in the US Congress at repeated Saudi claims they've nothing to do with Jamal Khashoggi's disappearance.
I trust every country in the Middle East as much as I trust gas station sushi.
It has been shameful to see the President of the United States be the mouthpiece for the regime.
The Washington Post on Thursday published an opinion piece written by Jamal Khashoggi and sent by his assistant the day after his disappearance. Prophetically, he criticises the lack of international response to the abuse of journalists in Arab countries like Saudi Arabia and Egypt, writing, "These actions no longer carry the consequences of a backlash from the international community. Instead, these actions may trigger condemnation quickly followed by silence. As a result," he continues, "Arab governments have been given free rein to continue silencing the media at an increasing rate." Words reminding the US they cannot turn their back on this incident, no matter how strong the historic ties. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.